What's your name?
My name is Kenneth White.
What age did you start working?
Well, I started working at the age of 12. When I turned 17, I went to the Marine Corps and ended up doing 20 years in the Marine Corps and retired as a gunnery sergeant in the United States Marine Corps.
And what do you do now?
Right now, I'm a police officer in Rockville.
What kind of car did you purchase from Easterns?
I purchased a great white 2009 GMC Sierra. I love it.
Why did you choose Easterns Automotive Group?
For me, I went around to different places, all the way from Frederick, all the way down to Laurel, looked around and everything like that. And I think most of us have issues. Bad things happen to good people. And for me, that was the situation. They told me that I needed a co-bar, which I had an issue with. Coming down to Eastern Motors in Laurel, they treated me fine. Customer service was outstanding. I met a gentleman by the name of Brandon. Jesus was the store manager. They took the time to stay with me after hours to make sure that the deal that I wanted was completed. And not only did I get a good deal, but also got the interest rate that I wanted. I got the payment that I wanted, and then also to make the payment in a timely manner. So all of that was very important to me. You know, again, being in law enforcement, being a retired Marine, customer service is very important. So for me, going to Eastern Motors and having that experience was really great. So I've recommended a lot of my police friends to Eastern Motors, my brother-in-law to Eastern Motors. It was just an outstanding experience. I couldn't ask for anything better. The people are great.
So what do you think makes Easterns different?
The people. You know, customer service goes a long way. And being that I've been in law enforcement for over 30 years, it's a customer service based job, because again, we're there for the people. That's basically what you're there for. And going to a place like Eastern Motors, the one that I went to in Laurel, like I said, from the time I got there, everybody was cordial, was very nice. I needed a phone charger. One of the employees gave me a phone charger so I could charge my phone. Jesus ensured that I was happy while I was there. He made sure that I got the vehicle that fit my budget. And then Brandon smiled. We talked about personal stuff and everything like that, and you don't get that everywhere. So for me, customer service, the personality of the people that was there working, and just it was exceptional. It was an exceptional experience. My best car buying experience ever. And I'm 57, so it was a really good experience.
What does your job as your credit mean to you?
Well, to me, it means a lot. Not only the fact that, again, where I said that coming from Frederick, working my way back down to Laurel, and going to big name brand car dealerships, and everybody telling me that the credit wasn't to where I could get a car by myself, or I need a co-bar, or this, that, and the other. It was good to be treated as an individual. So they took me at face value. It wasn't so much about my credit, but it was about me as a person. So that's what I really enjoyed, that they treated me like a person, not as a number, not as a credit score, but as somebody that, you know, is a human being. And, you know, again, the experience with the salespeople from on the floor from Brandon to the manager, Jesus, everything was just great. So it means a lot where it says that, you know, your job is your credit. That's what they really believe in. That's what they adhere to. And the personal touch was very important.
How many cars have you or your family purchased from Easterns?
I purchased one, but I'm going to purchase another one. I got my friends that are police officers already, or them purchased two from Laurel. My brother-in-law is getting ready to purchase one, and I'm going to stick with Eastern Motors. I love it.
Did we break any of the stereotypes that you've associated with a used car dealership?
All of them. You broke all the stereotypical attitudes, behaviors. Again, it's the personal touch. And for me, going there and speaking to the people and staying after hours, because it closed at a certain time, and I was the last person in there, so it made me a little anxious and everything like that. And the manager came down and said, "Ken, don't worry about it. You know, we're here for you." So for me, that spoke volumes about Eastern Motors.
Do you like our jingle?
I love your jingle. At Eastern Motors. It's very catchy.
Do you feel like Easton is a part of your community?
Easton is more than a part of our community. They are part of us. You know, again, when you step outside of yourself, and I believe, again, as a Christian, being faith, when you step out on faith, is very important. So to have Easton Motors in the community, to do the things that they do for people like myself, that is an intricate part of the community, is very important.
Why do you want to share your experience with us today?
Because I think people should know exactly what kind of car buying experience I had. To me, at the age that I am, was by far the best car buying experience I ever had. And that's saying a lot, because I've bought some new vehicles before and had some other vehicles and dealt with a lot of people in my lifetime. Again, as being in law enforcement for over 30 years, you deal with a lot of different people. So for me, going to Easton Motors and meeting the people and everything like that, I could truthfully say that from the time that I got there to the time that I left, I had a smile on my face the whole time. I couldn't ask for anything better.